guys. I'd like to do my focus group for my magazine. Right, firstly, here's two front covers, right? And just have a brief look at them. And do you notice like a house style, like as in something that's through the whole thing, like the colour palette, the mastheads, stuff like that?
And this one is pretty plain colour, isn't it? Just black, white, red.
Yeah, like it's like the three colour palette, so it like runs through like both of the issues of Enemy.
Doesn't they have like a theme in the writing? So it's like yellow, white, yellow, white, yellow, white.
Yeah. Like, so what do you think about the content of the magazine? Like, is indicated on the front page? Like, do you think it gives like a good example of what's in the magazine? Like, draws readers in quite well?
Well, yeah, because you know exactly who's going to be in it because of the massive print.
Yeah.
So it's easy to read.
It also informs you about like gigs and they say about live, and then it's also say about in the studio with the in-betweeners.
Yeah.
I would say the main thought on this one is like it basically tells you what type of genre it is as well, because especially like in here as well, he's like playing like the quite skull ring, so it's probably like hard rock type thing as well.
Yeah. So that like connects to the genre.
Yeah.
Vicky, what about yours? Can you like tell the genre from the front page?
For music, I don't know anything, but
well,
if you know who it is, then they're easily recognisable because it's quite a simple photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, would you buy this magazine? Would you be attracted to it in like the shops?
I would say I'll be more attracted to that one than that one.
Why is that?
Just basically because that one's more in your face really, and it sort of like suits the part, while that one looks like pretty calm.
Yeah. So, Joe, which layout do you prefer? Like the one that's got the central type text, or like the one that's a bit
I prefer
messier?
that one because it's easier. Like it's easier to read. I know it sounds like a bit of a stupid thing to say, but this one is too. I think it sounds a bit. It's too violent.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. With that one, you pick it up and go. Ah. With this one, you know you're going to be interested in it straight away. So there's going to be no point in going up to it if you already know what's in it.
Do you prefer like that close-up shot or the medium shots, guys?
Medium.
I would say close up because it's more in your face and more attractive.
Why would you say the medium?
I just think it looks a bit more upmarket and like it just seems like more classy-ish.
Yeah.
It's just like classic.
Yeah. So which part of the front cover is your eye drawn to, like straight away as soon as you look at it?
His face.
So like the band's faces?
Yeah.
What about you,
Yeah,
Joe?
I would also.
You look straight into him, especially like if you're a fan of them, then you will. That's what your eye will be drawn to immediately. And
Yeah.
They'll
To feel like a personal
Yeah.
connection.
and you'll want to see what it's about.
What do you think the different fonts connote, like suggest?
That one. This is different types of music, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously you've got Insane written in. I think they tried to do blood there. That one's more like not a print from.
It's very bold as well. Everything.
Yeah.
It clearly shows. Both of them clearly show what the main story is, and then they've got like other stories you might be. So they've got an exclusive, and then they've also got at the top an extra.
Yeah. So that's a bit more messier, and that's more clean cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one still does have like what's going to be in other articles and things
Yeah.
people might be interested in.
So what techniques on the front page is like entice you to buy the magazine? Things like the win on offer and stuff. Would you be interested in that sort of thing?
Well, probably because it's obviously a chance to spending £2.30 might be getting 4K back. So
Yeah.
obviously that's a factor. But like the main thing that sells these magazines are just it's the people that are on the cover.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you like them, then you're bound to buy it.
So the band and the photography in the front cover is one of the most important
Yeah.
parts, would you
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, and for people buying the magazine, because it's a music magazine, so people buying it are going to be interested in music, so they're going to know a lot. So they don't really need to explain much on the cover. They just need to put the names, and people should recognise them.
Cool. Okay, right, for the contents pages. This is one content. And that's another contents there. So, like, for the contents, what do you first notice, Vicky, on that contents page?
Well, the picture straight away. You just focus in on it, especially she's wearing red,
Yeah.
so you just your eyes focus straight on that.
Yeah. So, is there like a clear similarity between that front cover and that contents page, would you say?
Yeah, it's all very. It's like you get the theme of the red, which is kind of eye-popping, and I, yeah, it's the same font for the whole way through, but just varied in size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you say about that live photo? Does that make it more real? Like bring out the music magazines and this is live music, or more
Yeah.
real, or would you prefer a band shot, which is on the front cover?
I think a band shot will probably look a bit better.
I think the band shot, but like for this, that's quite effective in that it's promising live stuff, so you can book tickets, and that's sort of what you can infer from the picture.
Yeah. So, right, Joe, do you notice like a house style in that magazine? You know, like there's the same fonts and stuff throughout the contents page with the pictures and stuff.
Yeah, it's very like prim and proper, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it flows.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's more clear, where that one's like jumbly up and
it's
messy.
It's for who it's supposed to represent or it's supposed to sell to, isn't it? Because that
Yeah.
one's for kids and this one's for, I don't know, not women
Like
obviously, but
fashionistas,
yeah.
really. So they're gonna, because that's got a fashion shot, and that'll probably be from a shoot that's gonna be later on in the magazine.
Yeah, so it's like, it gives you, basically like teases you to
Yeah.
what's going to be
Yeah.
Bit of
in
a
the
taste,
magazine.
Yeah.
Right. So would you be attracted to sort of lots of photos on the contents page, or just one statement one, such as in Enemy?
I think the statement one does have that quite big effect, especially with the where they are in it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely that one.
yeah.
Because your eyes drawn to it straight away and it's
So you
interesting.
think one big photo is better than, say, like a montage of a few different photos?
I think the one photo-
Montage.
Okay.
The one photo of like something you want to see, and it's just like you're gonna want to read on. But if there's loads of stuff you don't know where to go first,
Yeah.
if they're saying this is where you should go.
So Ryan, for example, why would you prefer the montage?
Well, basically, it gives you an idea like of what's in it. Really, just you can see which was
It's
better.
more of a varied thing.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
get to see like a whole range instead of just one. But
Yeah,
I
because like
personally
this
prefer-
one, it's telling you where to go. Like I want to like move
Yeah,
around.
for
freely.
example, this is another contents page from
Yeah,
a different issue of Enemy.
yeah,
Would you prefer that much better?
yeah, because it's giving me a variety of what I want to go to. Really, well, it's telling me to go to that.
Okay. So Vicky and Joe, would you think that that was good as well, or would you just still prefer the one picture?
It looks okay, but I'd still prefer that, to be honest.
It just doesn't really have the same feel. Like this feels like there's so much in here. You're gonna take a while to get through. That feels like it's just though that's all your options, and it's not going to take you long to get through them.
Yeah.
So lastly, what draws you straight away? What's the main eye-catching thing on the contents page?
Gotta say, it's the title on this one.
Yeah,
Because,
like big and bold.
yeah. And it's an unusual font,
Yeah.
so.
What about you,
I
Ryan?
would probably also say the title, but the main pictures here as well. It's
Cool.
probably better.
Vicky?
I would have to say the title. Yeah, the title is like this week, so it's saying it's new and it's in, and you're gonna want to read. You're gonna need to
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
keep
good.
with it.
Okay, right, I'll show you double page spreads. That's one double page spread for you. Okay, so for the double page spread, you also notice the house style running from the contents, say Vicky for you, you've looked at Enemy,
Yeah.
from the front cover to the contents of the double page spread. Can you still tell it's from the same magazine? From
Yeah,
the way
definitely. The writing, the color scheme, and even the type of pictures.
Cool. So what do you think about the content of the magazine as like indicated on there? Like, can you tell that would be the sort of thing that'd be in your magazine from the front cover?
Yeah, because it just fits with the style, and like it fits with the genre, and it's just especially with the quote from the band, so it feels like you are live with the band.
Yeah. So Joe, who do you think that article is like mainly aimed for? What gives you like examples of who do you think the target audience is?
Oh, like Vicky said earlier, fashionistas, because you've got one with quite unusual clothing, but the thing is you can tell it's still from the same magazine.
Yeah.
So, because of the font, it's like the colour, not the colour scheme on the pictures, but with the writing, it's just black and white instead of having things everywhere.
So that like draws your attention with the white background and the black statement writing.
Yeah.
What about the big drop cap there? What do you think that?
I think it's a bit, I've got to be honest, for lack of a better word, a bit stupid, because I don't think it really needs to be there.